Yes, guys, so if you got an admissions letter to study in Italy or in an Italian university, this is the time you should consider watching this video, all right? Because this is going to be a very detailed video about the proof of funds for you to obtain a student visa D-type to Italy. Yes, I want to let you know that the information I will be giving is based on my personal experience, my research experience, and from other people I know, alright? So if this is something you have been looking for, understand. Before I even continue with the video, let me also state here that Italy is one of those countries I have seen so far that it is very easy to document the proof of funds paper or letter, alright? That is how I can put it. Now, I also want you to understand that until you have gotten an admission to study in Italy, all right, before you will be able to document a reliable, verifiable, and regular source of income, all right, that is going to help you, or if it is your parents, it will help you to take care or to have sufficient financial means to study in Italy. All right, it must be verifiable, it must be reliable, and of course regular. Regular means that the money must be coming. All right, because the Italian authorities, they don't want a situation where you go to a country and of course at the end of the day you cannot take care of your own bills. No, they don't want that type of situation. Now remember, I said I'll be talking about the proof of funds, and there are various ways. I think there are about 5 ways you can document that you have money, you have properties that can give you money while you study in Italy. All right, so I'll be talking about that now. According to the law, or let me say according to the government, they require you to have a certain amount per month. Now, however, you are going to be applying for a student visa D-type for 1 year. Therefore, you multiply this money for 1 month times 12. According to the government, you need to have at least 460.28 euros per month to spend for your accommodation, food, transportation, utilities, all right? Now, since you are going to be applying for a visa for 1 year, you need to multiply 460.28 euros by 12. And if you do that, you are going to have 5,983.64 euros per year, all right? That is the money you need to have. You need to show the officials that you are ready to go, you are ready to apply for the visa, and of course you are not going to disturb anyone in Italy. All right, now like I said, there are various ways you can document that you have this money. All right, the first way you can have or you can show that you have this money is via your own personal bank account. All right, you can show funds in your bank account to show that you already have this amount of money in your account. Remember, the account must be flexible. What do I mean by being flexible? It should be having transactions. You remove, you put money, you remove, you put money. All right, very necessary, very, very important. That is what you should understand. The next document, which is document number 2, is the document pertaining financial investment. You should have investments, all right, or show that you have investments that you can take care of yourself through in Italy. All right, in case you move to Italy, these investments will always give you money to survive in Italy. The next document you need is letter of employment stating duration of employment and financial terms. In this case, if you are being sponsored, all right, you need to show a letter to show that you are working with a company, and of course showing the dates and all the rest, and of course your net salary. Okay, I hope you understand what I'm saying. Now, the next document you need to show is pay slips covering the last 6 months of your working or your salary. All right, the last 6 months. That is why it said on top of your bank statement, your bank statement must be in such a way that money is entering and moving out, entering and moving out. All right, that is what you should know. Now, proof of real estate properties is another way you can prove that you have this money. If you own real estate or your family have real estate companies or whatever, you can then draft documents or bring out the documents as proof of funds, all right, for you to study in Italy. So you should pay attention to all of these things. Remember, the money you need or the total amount they need, they don't care if your real estate is $20 million. They want to make sure that for 1 year you can be able to have 5,983 from that real estate company. All right, I hope you get the point. Now, I want to talk about the methods that are the best for you to use to apply for the visa. Remember, I said this thing is based on my research, and anything I say here that I may not know it all that much, but I know at least 60 to 70% of the information I'm giving you, all right? So do more of your research. Disclaimer, make sure you do more research to know what you are doing. I already talked about all the 5 steps, and now I will tell you which one are the best, all right? Which is the best. Now, the most required ways that will enable you get a student visa. First, let me start with the first one, scholarships. I highly recommend you to use these methods. And again, the scholarship I'm talking about is not a partial scholarship. It should be a fully funded scholarship, not regional scholarships in Italy or not zonal scholarships in Italy. Fully funded scholarships like the 5,200 annual scholarship in Italy. I have videos about all these type of scholarships on the YouTube channel. So make sure you go through the channel gradually and verify which one is best. Remember, you are using the fully funded document to show that you have a fully funded scholarship. All right, this document has to go to the officials, the embassy. All right, so if you do not have a fully funded scholarship, it is going to be very, very difficult for you to get the visa. All right, I know what I'm saying. Partial scholarship cannot sustain you for 5,000 euros a year in Italy. No, it's impossible. So that is what you should understand. Now, we have talked about the best possible means, but if you have a fully funded scholarship, you do not need any bank statement or any proof of funds or whatever. All right, now the next document you need is self-sponsorship. If you are sponsoring yourself, if you can show that you have your own money to sponsor yourself, then that is excellent. That is the best method, second best method after the scholarship application or the scholarship offer. All right, now we also need, you can also document that you have sponsors, and the sponsors will be your parents, your father or your mother, followed by your spouse and followed by your siblings. All right, these are the people that can sponsor you: your father, your mother, your spouse, or your siblings, in that order, in case you cannot have a scholarship or just be self-sponsored if you don't have your own money. All right, I hope you get this point. Now, there is another thing I want to mention here. You can get sponsorship from your uncle or extended family. All right, you can also, apart of being sponsored by your father or mother or siblings or spouse, you can also be sponsored by an extended family member. All right, and in this case, your uncles can do that. All right, but make sure you have the same surname with them. Make sure you have the same surname with the person who is sponsoring you as an extended family. If you do not have the same surname, you will be knocked off. You would be knocked off. They don't need to explain this to you. You are the one to verify, and all the information is found on the embassy website. A lot of us, we do not want to learn. All right, so all these things I'm saying, they are found on the embassy website. So go there and verify as fast as possible. I will also explain more. So that is all these are the ways you will need, or you will need to document that you have a sponsor. All right, but remember, I already talked about all of these things. So if you have a problem, then drop a comment in the comment section below so that we can address from there, because if you drop it there, another person would learn from what you are dropping. All right, now then there are other ways you can use, you could have used, but I do not think that those ways are good. All right, for example, if you lose a family member without a surname to document your proof of funds to study in Italy, or when you are applying for your study visa D type, you may not get the visa because the embassy wants to see more. You understand? That is why I say you should use this particular group of persons, but do not use these ones like family members without a surname or your boss. Do not use your boss, all right? Because if you are using your boss, the embassy may need a lot of documentations from you. Like I said, Italy is the easiest country so far I have seen in the EU that you can easily show documentation and you do proof of funds without any stress. All right, without any stress. Remember, I said with the scholarship you will need a fully funded scholarship. Regional scholarships are not the best. All right, I always say it that if you must go to the embassy without a proof of funds, you should be able to show that you have a fully funded scholarships. Even in some fully funded scholarships, like scholarships in the United States, they may just cover your tuition fee and you will be the one to pay for insurance and all the rest. So make sure you know all of this. Now, I know you might have watched a video which I did about the annual budget or the sum, all right, the budgetary sum you need to study in Italy, where I talked about your flights, your visa application, your bank account. If you want to open a bank account in Italy, how much is going to cost you, how much it can fly you, how much it will cost you to fly to Italy, and your bus pass in Italy, rents and utilities, your regional tax in Italy, and health insurance, residence permit, and tuition fee. And I summed all of that money, and I said it was around, I think it was around 7,900 euros, approximately 8,000 euros. That was the money you need. I said you need that amount to be in your own account for you to migrate to Italy, all right? But now, remember, if you are putting money in your bank account, let's assume that you do not have visa application fee, flight money, all right, and bus pass and all the rest. If you remove flight money, visa application fee, you may have something around 5,000 plus, all right, excluding your flight as well. So your money should be follow what is on the embassy website in case you want to be on the same state. Remember, the money I talked about, the budgetary sum for a whole year in Italy is not the same for everyone. Someone in Milan and someone in Sampdoria don't have the same. Someone in Lazio or someone in Rome don't have the same as someone in Genoa. I hope you understand. That is what you should pay into, or you should put into consideration. To study in Italy, it is very, very easy, all right? For those who are asking for admissions, I think admissions are closed already, all right? But probably around October, November, I will be bringing some universities that are open for you to apply, all right? I hope you get the point. So for those who are new, guys, please do not forget, subscribe to the channel below and support the movement. On this channel, we do share information that can guide you, all right? We will keep bringing valuable information until we help thousands of Africans and people around the world. Until we meet again in another video. Peace. Now, before I even end the video, please, there are some things you need to note here, all right, when you are applying for the student visa to Italy about your proof of funds. Now, if there is a possibility for you to try to document that you have more than one sponsor, do it. That is to say, you have your own personal bank account, you provide the bank statement, you also bring your own parents' bank account, you provide the bank statement and you provide the sponsorship letters from them, or you bring real estate. Any of those methods I mentioned prove that you have many sponsors, all right? If you can prove that, that is an excellent way for you. Make sure the documents are real and legit. Don't bring fake things because, like I told you, nature knows how to sample people. So you have to be careful. Now, when it goes to the part of the account, do not just carry 3 million, 4 million and dump into the account at once. You have to be putting money, maybe 50,000, 90,000, 200. After 2 days, 3 days, 1 week, the account should be showing that you are withdrawing as well. Or you should be putting, maybe you put today, you put after 5 days, you put after 2 weeks. Not that you just carry 4 million, you come and dump into an account and you take the letter to it shows it is suspicious, all right? Even if you are the one interviewing someone from your family, you will suspect that. Nobody wants such huge amounts deposited at once. Even if the money can come in from some sales you did, but at least be able to prove that you actually did some sales and that is why the money came into that account. I hope you understand, for those of you who own real estate companies or who sold lands or stuff like that, all right? Make sure everybody that is also sponsoring you should write a sponsorship letter, all right? If you are not the one sponsoring yourself, those people sponsoring you or the sponsors must provide sponsorship letters for you. Get your documents and let them be real and genuine. All right? That way, that is the only way you can get the visa to Italy. I hope you understand and I hope this video helps somebody. Please, guys, do not forget, as usual, subscribe to the channel and support the movement, and we meet again in another episode. Bye.